Okay, so this is part 2 of our winter driving special. I'm going to be looking over at my computer screen as I narrate and watch a video. Plus I wanted to put make my head tiny and put it in the corner. I think that'd look cool. I got this fun editing stuff to play with. So anyways, here we go. To start things off, what this is a collection of videos from one of our plow drivers. Put a dash cam in his plow, partly for his protection and also to document kind of what he sees. So I got a hold of some of the video. And I want to start with this one, which shows just how fast our roads turn from passable to impassable. Impossible. Traction's no good. You'll see if you watch the timer, it'll be right at about 10 minutes that the roads are now so bad he's dropped his plow and someone's already getting stuck. Now, I want to give you some tips that I may have left off the last time I did one of these videos, and we'll pause it here for a second. You're not driving just to prevent accidents, you're also driving in the snow to still abide by all the regular traffic laws. That means staying on the right side of the road, not stopping in the middle of traffic, and still stopping for stop signs, using your turn signals, those sorts of things. So you're not just driving to make sure you don't lose control, you're driving to make sure you can keep the same amount of control that you would have on a dry road. So this vehicle, now I don't know what people's individual circumstances are, and I will admit that there are probably times that even a well-equipped vehicle for driving in the snow might experience difficulty. I can't tell you because I haven't taken my own four-wheel drive vehicle with snow tires up here and tested them on some of these roads, because the window that they're that bad is going to be pretty narrow. But keep that in mind. The more equipment you have, the better. Snow tires, mud and snow rated all-season tires that have plenty of tread, studs for ice, four-wheel drive. If you have a rear-wheel drive vehicle or a high-performance vehicle, sandbags in the back to put weight on the rear end, make it so it's less likely to slide out. But then again, that kind of stuff kind of goes out the window when you're going downhill. You just have to exercise the same caution as everybody else. So here's another vehicle just stuck as it's trying to go, or they could have stopped to wait for the plow to pass them. That's a great idea. Same idea this guy has. He's stopping to let the plow go ahead of him, make his trip home a lot easier. If you see a circumstance like this and you can safely stop to let the plow driver go through, go ahead and do it. The faster he gets through and gets the roads cleared, the easier life is for everyone else. So vehicles on the side of the road, again, not a good thing, especially in a cul-de-sac like this. You can't park head on to the curb. You need to park alongside the curb. Look at the problem it creates for our plow driver, just trying to make sure these people have a clear cul-de-sac. So yeah, don't park like that. Here's another vehicle stuck going up the road. This presents a hazard to other vehicles coming down and other vehicles coming up. This UPS truck behind him is probably going to have a little difficulty now because he's right in the middle. Here's a good look at 1800 South. A bunch of cars parked on the side. It's a hazard. You become an obstacle when you park your car on the side of the road. You know, it's stressful to have your car hit whether you're in it or not. You're going to be doing a hassle with insurance companies trying to get everything taken care of. Avoid that for yourself and avoid it for other drivers. Just get your car off the side of the road. The plow drivers have a much easier time when your car's not on the side of the road. Someone's stuck, people pitching in. Here's another car stuck, getting ready to turn up onto another street. So again, presents a hazard. You got to be prepared, got to be ready to be traveling in the snow. Or if you're watching the forecast, just wait an hour somewhere until you can be sure that the plows have come through, or send us a tweet. Reach out to us on Facebook, and I'll let you know if the plows are out, if I'm there checking. Or call a friend, have them send a picture of the street in front of your house. You know, just make sure you know what you're getting into before you start heading up onto the east side, because these hills can be tricky. If you get stuck, try not to be pushing in the middle of the road. I understand you got to do what you got to do to try and get unstuck, but you know, you present a hazard, and it's dangerous for you. If you slip, the car rolls back on you, another car coming down the hillside swipes you. A whole lot of things can go wrong. Just be real careful. There's another car parked on the side. You can see our plow driver has to go around it. That's just that much space. It's that much less space that people have to negotiate the road now, when you've taken away not only the car length, but then the buffer zone that the plow can't plow directly next to the car. Don't go left to center. Don't go into oncoming traffic because you have to weave up the road. this is a time for you to pull over, park it, get out of the way, let the plow come, and then make your trek back up the road. As you can see, I mean, this guy's really struggling. Other cars up the road, looks like we got a slide off, and a few more stopped. It's a bottleneck effect. It's dominoes. Everyone's going to get stuck, and it's just going to have a chain reaction down onto one of the main thoroughfares. So go slow, tap your brakes, make sure you got traction, and don't be this person. Do not shovel or throw or in any way remove snow from your property and put it in the road. It's not where it goes. Our plow drivers work hard to get it off the road. You can get a ticket for this, and you can cause accidents. Don't stink and do it. And this is what happens. You have to dig yourself out from the plows when you do park on the side of the road. So it's really kind of a lose-lose. And finally, here's a commercial operator pushing snow into the road. Don't stink and do it. You will get a ticket. That is a party foul, as the kids would say. So anyway, check the text of this post for a couple other tips on winter driving. Keep in mind, your safest bet is always going to be to wait. Eventually, the plows will get all of the affected roads, and you'll be able to get home safely, despite what your vehicle might be equipped with. But if you want to be able to not have to wait for that, not have to plan on the weather, then just get your vehicle everything that it can have to be ready to go in the snow. If you got any questions or other tips that I've left out, comment below.